Hello, my name is Adina in South Africa and I will be recording Kristine's praise report. 1,000 times better. Today's promise. Behold, sons are an inheritance from the Lord. A reward is the fruit of the womb. Psalm 127 verse 3. Dear bride, with joy in my heart, I want to share with you my gratitude for my heavenly man. It has now been almost 2 weeks since Mother's Day, and that day was because of him a day to remember. From morning to evening, he spoiled me. A big smile stays with me when I think back to that day. I can't believe that even though I first doubted whether I would pay special attention to Mother's Day this year, after all, the children would be with their father that weekend. Dear brides, soon after the start of my restoration journey with him, I learned that he, and truly he, only knows in the deepest detail what my heart desires are. Yes, sometimes I talk to him about what I would like, but sometimes I don't. Yet he always makes sure that I get what I didn't even think that what he gives me is what I needed, just to make me fall in love with him even more. Yes, dear bride, my heavenly man is really conquering my heart. As I mentioned, I plan to spend Mother's Day alone with him this year. But since he is my man and wants to shower me with great blessings, the day go differently. Much better. First of all, I got a message from my former husband that he knew the kids would be with him as scheduled, but he wanted the kids to be with me, asking if I would be okay with that. As I was discussing this question with my heavenly man because I had other plans, I felt I had to take the offer. However, I forgot to send a message back with my answer that I would also like to have the children with me. So a few days later I got another message asking what my answer was. This time I felt even more strongly that my heavenly man was up to something. I kindly answered the question. In the following week, he, my beloved, made sure that the children each went to buy a present with their father. Afterwards, they came back so happy and couldn't wait to give them to me. I could only thank my heavenly man for this beautiful moment. He also made sure that I ordered a delicious high tea, which we could snack on all day long. So sweet, incredibly sweet. Early in the morning of Mother's Day, I had a moment with him, and together we started the day. For a moment I felt sad because when I came down, I was allowed to hang the decorations myself. All the children were still asleep, but that was just a moment that allowed me to focus on the one thing I didn't have. Instead of him, he is all I need. My daughter never wakes up early, but this morning she and her boyfriend came down to get everything ready for this unforgettable day. Isn't my heavenly man great? He can take care of anything, so that we as his bride can enjoy a blessed, abundant life. My heavenly man, the first father of my children, and I had a nice and fun day with the kids. For the first time in years, I had a Mother's Day taken care of entirely by him that was 1,000 times better than any Mother's Day I've had before, and all because of his unconditional love for me. Dear bride, together with your heavenly man and your children, you are a family. He who has called you to be his bride is only too happy to care for you and your children. Nothing is impossible for him. Sometimes I don't dare to ask him something, but when I think about it, He already knows what I'm thinking about or would like. Then why not ask? I can only testify that He is faithful every time to give me what I want and need. Not once has He disappointed me. And He won't do that to you either. Ask Him to become your first love, heavenly man, and enjoy the abundant life. Behold, sons are an inheritance from the Lord. A reward is the fruit of the womb. Psalms 127 verse 3. Shortly after my divorce, I felt myself broken. My family was broken. I felt like a single mother without a husband and father to my children, in the house where I lived. But now that I have my heavenly husband, I have also found a wonderful father for my children, and together we are a family. Put me like a seal on your heart, like a seal on your arm, for strong as death is love, inexorable as the realm of the dead passion. Her flames are flames of fire, a fiery fire of the Lord. Many waters cannot quench love, and rivers do not wash it away. Though a man offered all he possesses for love, he would be shamefully rejected. Song of Songs 8 verse 6 to 7. My heavenly man is the man I've waited so long for, full of love, faithfulness, and goodness. Now I have found him. I am so happy about that. When I think of him, I can't calmly blush.